Hello, everybody. I am Tracy Monty Smith with SE Coaching, and welcome. Welcome so much. I'm so happy to see you here. I'm very, very happy that you have decided to look into the program Co-Effective Parenting for a Happy Blended Family. So this little video is going to give you a couple of little things. We're going to very briefly go over some of the things that you're going to have come out of the course for you and what we're offering for you. And we're also at the end going to go over that very important question about how much is this going to cost. So first of all, I want to tell you, introduce myself. I'm Tracy Monty Smith with SE Coaching, and in all my research and working with blended families, what has come out very consistently, very loud and clear, is that people are very, very concerned about how they're going to co-parent with their significant other, how they're going to blend two parenting styles and bring that in together and make it a really effective style, and supporting each other and making sure that the same message is heard by both sets of children, or if there aren't two sets of children, just bringing that extra parenting style into the mix and making sure that all is well and all works well together. Because you know what? Blended families, if you haven't figured out by now, it's intense. I mean, really intense. And co-parenting disagreements suck. This is not for the faint of heart, folks. It really, really isn't. And when you feel like you are not heard or that you don't have a voice in your family, then that is one of the worst things that you can possibly be bringing into that family dynamic. So what I'm here for is to help you recognize those issues and to start you on the path of how to work through them and how to work with your significant other. And the basis of this program is based around 6 key principles. That's all it is. The first one is going to be that you realize you become an agent of change within your family, that you step up, that you become a leader, and that you start to be able to express and communicate effectively with all of the members of your family, your significant other, and all of the children involved in this. We're also going to work on developing a really clear understanding of who your family is, what they stand for, and where they want to go. Because if that is not clear to you from the beginning of exactly what your family stands for, then you're really fighting an uphill battle on this co-parenting thing, because you have two different goals in mind. You have two different ideals of what that happy blended family looks like. So we're going to really work on that and take a look at that. We're going to also make family your priority, even in this crazy, crazy world, because a blended family is crazy to begin with. But in today's world, you can add another crazy on top of it. But we're going to talk about how to make your family a top priority in your life, even with all of the demands of work and doing laundry and cooking and getting the kids to all their practices that they need to be to, and all of the running around. Family is going to be a priority for you. We're also going to be working on changing our thought process and our vernacular, and we're going to move from me statements to we statements. We're going to move from my family to our family. Those, believe it or not, the way we talk has a lot to do with the way we think, which has a lot to do with the way we feel. So we're going to start discussing how to start making some of those changes and why those changes are so, so important in blending this family. Oh, my favorite one though, my favorite one of the 6 key principles is learning how to become a compassionate listener. And a compassionate listener is different than a good listener, or different from an excellent listener. Compassionate listening and compassionate living comes from a different area within you and within your body and your heart and your soul, and it is so essential to making all of these other things work and fit together. And the last key principle that we're going to talk about is we're going to work on uniting the family and celebrating the differences and celebrating what everybody brings individually into the family. Yourself, your significant other, each one of your children, the family dog, whatever that looks like to you. But we're going to really recognize those, and then we're going to learn how to celebrate those differences and how to make them such an important part of our life. So this program's not a quick fix. It is not a Band-Aid. It is not a magic pill. We are going to be spending some time digging deep into who you are, what you think, how you feel. But you're going to come out the other end of this with a whole new perspective on yourself. We're going to come out with a whole new perspective on how to interact and communicate with the other people in your life. So if you are not looking for that kind of a program, if you're looking for something quick fix that I can answer a few questions and be on my merry way, this is not the program for you. Thank you for listening to me, but it is not the program for you. However, if you are truly, truly dedicated to making this work with your blended family, truly inspired to dig deep and do the work and make the changes to yourself first, before you can participate in any changes in the family, then this is absolutely the program for you. And I welcome you, and I really, really encourage you to take the steps to get into this program. The steps, what are the steps? Good question. So the steps are that you will go ahead and click the button below that says, yes, I'm ready. And it will take you to a questionnaire. And this questionnaire is very simple. It will take you about 5 minutes, but it gives me a lot of information about you and who you are and where you are on your blended family journey. And it's the first step to getting into our course that is limited to only 8 people at this time. Once you've submitted your questionnaire, you're going to be sent to a page as well as receive an email encouraging you to go ahead and sign up as quickly as possible to get on my schedule for a 20 to 30 minute private phone call with me, where I can answer any questions that you might have regarding the program, as well as talk about some payment options for you for the program. So, leading up to that, perfect segue, wasn't it? Pricing. What's it going to cost? This program is $3,000 for full pay. I also have options to do it in 2 separate payment plans, $1,600 upon registration and $1,600 the 4th week of the program. Now, the good news though, however, is that you can get it even cheaper than that. So if you decide during our call that we are a good fit and you want to go forward with this, there is early bird registration. And what that means is that the price reduces to $2,400 for a 9-week course. And again, we can split that payment up into 2 payments. The first one will be of $1,200, will be due before you, the first one of $1,300 will be due before we get off the phone to get that early bird pricing, and the second payment of $1,300 will be in the 4th week of the program. What are you getting in the program? You're getting 9 weeks, 9 weeks of working with me with SE coaching, and as well as working with 7 other blended families. It's going to be every week you will receive course content delivered directly to your email for you to look at and participate in at your own pace. We're also going to have a weekly virtual group coaching online. It will be recorded, so if you miss it, it's okay. You can listen to it and watch it and go through it again anytime that works for you. And during that time, we're going to be doing a lot of things. We're going to be talking about course material that you've covered. We're going to answer any questions that you might have. We're going to dig deep into any concerns or issues that are coming up for you around implementing this material. We're going to celebrate the wins, because that's the best part, is to celebrate together as a group. You also are going to receive 2 private one-on-one coaching calls with me, Tracy Monty Smith. And those 2 coaching calls, you can, they're 1 hour, and you can schedule them at any time during the 9-week program that you want to. So perhaps you want one at the beginning and one at the end. Maybe you want both of them in the middle. It doesn't matter to me. It's just how it fits into our schedules. So 2 private 1-hour coaching calls with me to talk specifically about issues and problems that you want to discuss and want some coaching around. There's going to be a private Facebook group only for the members of your program. That's a place for you to get to know each other, ask questions, again, celebrate those wins if it comes in between our group calls, and just ask for advice. and that's your place to ask questions and ask for advice. But the best part of all about this whole program is that our bonus, and our bonus to this is a 3-day live hands-on workshop in Colorado with me and the horse coaches. I'm an equine assisted coach. These guys bring so much to the table, and you are going to come away from this 3-day workshop a totally different person. I can't even begin to describe how profound this experience is, and the depth of understanding and the depth of communication that you're going to come out of this workshop. It's for 2 people, yourself and your significant other, or someone else that you would like to bring. I do need for it to be an adult. I'm not set up to have children in this particular workshop. There is no riding. So I just want to, alleviate anybody that's saying, oh my gosh, I've never ridden a horse. You're not going to ride the horses. So it's beautiful. It's all groundwork. There's a lot of over the fence work, and there's some work actually up close and personal with the horses, that you are going to have the experience of a lifetime. Trust me, this is going to be the most important part of this program. So push the button. Yes, I'm ready to go. Fill out your questionnaire, schedule your interview with me, and let's get this going. Remember, I'm only taking 8. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.